Hi, I'm Tyler Mashek. This is my project for Java Music Systems. What I wanted to do with this one was create an actual instrument that an active performer could use and kind of control at runtime as far as they set the parameters and set like when the instrument plays. It's actually wound up being pretty simple in its construction. If you look up at the GUI, you have three choices of linear interpolator, half cosine interpolator. And what this does, as hinted by the name of the program, Pops and Drones, is that it takes a single impulse wave, or single impulse signal, and it plays it and repeats it a number of times over at a set frequency that the user controls and it stays at that frequency for however long the user sets. The interpolation uses one of these three up at the top to determine what the trajectory is that the pitch will change frequency, and the target frequency is where that frequency will land, and the target frequency duration is how long it will be. So to actually get an idea of how the interpolator itself works, or how it will sound, we'll have it start at 1, it'll play for, we'll make it 2, 3, and we'll stop at 4 seconds. Stop on the last frequency for 4 seconds. So this will stop, or start. And it basically changes the frequency of that impulse oscillator up to the target frequency and creates an actual pitch. If you want it to hang down, like in the sub-audio range, though, you can still leave it at just pops. One of the things that I was personally really interested in was the ability to create sort of a random drone, but not always the same ones. So by clicking this will input random parameters. And it's going to start really high, so heads up. And then we can do that again. Launch one of that. I'm going to have that go quietly. Yeah, you can kind of start hearing, or you can see that it's starting to interpolate 2 of them right now. And slowly you can hear the pitch actually shifting. And I'm going to stop it there because I wasn't sure how long that was going to last. So right now, these parameters are controlled largely by like the code itself, which all right. So up here, this is where I kind of declared everything. A lot of this was done in the GUI itself. So there's a lot of GUI stuff that actually is there. The build and launch, this is what actually like takes the information from the GUI that you type in, and this actually sends it to the os control music job, and then this is what actually launches the sound itself. And then this is also where you determine which interpolator you're going to use, so what the shape of it will actually be as it plays. And then these guys right here are just to make sure that if I were to type in something that's not a number, it will tell me to actually enter a number. That way, if I'm performing on the fly and decide to type in a word, it'll yell at me. Or if I send it to someone else and they're playing around with it. So you can, and this is what has these all those fields each have their own try catch finally block to make sure that doesn't happen. The interpolator I used 3 that were available. I think there's a couple more in the JMSL stuff, but I just opted for three of them just to kind of keep things simple and basic. So the half cosine interpolator basically changes along a half cosine trajectory, so it starts at 1, goes up, or it can also start up and go down. The linear interpolator will just give you a straight line of constant pitch change. And then what the exponential one does, I'm still playing around with it to make sure what it does, but the theoretical thing that it should do is just like in an exponential arc. And I found out just recently today that you're able to change the steepness of the exponential curve, and I haven't had a chance to really play around with that. So right now it currently sounds very, very similar to the half cosine interpolator.